Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to another episode. I shouldn't say an episode, it's more so of a positivity conversation. Today we have Ainel on. Did I get that right?
Hi, Jimmy. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Did I get it right, Ainel? I got it?
Yeah, you got it. Perfect.
And where are you joining from?
I'm in Berlin, Germany.
Oh, I love
Central Europe.
technology. I love technology. Get an opportunity to meet people that you would have never, ever met otherwise. Did
Yeah,
I just?
that's right.
Yes, I did. I do not believe this. I just deleted all of my questions. Yeah.
How did you how did you do that? I
I
guess you
deleted all of my questions. Crazy.
yeah,
This is why I do this. Completely candid. Oh my gosh. Well, we'll go ahead and get started. Like I said, we like to stick to our 10 to 15 minute timeline. Don't like to
yeah.
hold anyone at all. Very first question is a little dark, but in your opinion, don't go that far. Don't go that far. But in your opinion, do you
Yes.
believe that people have to suffer in order to have growth?
Hmm. Well, I would say it really depends on how we frame the suffering.
Okay.
Um, I would say yes, but at the same time, it depends on how we see it. I think, I can look back at all the times that I have been suffering or I've been growing, and
Mhm.
of course, at the time, it feels like suffering. It
Yeah.
is not an easy time,
Mhm.
but then looking back, I feel it was a lesson. I feel it was an opportunity to grow.
To grow.
Of course, we don't see this at the time,
Of course not.
right? But when we look back, we think, well, would I wish it happened to me again? Maybe we would say actually yes. So um, I would say yes, we have to suffer, but we don't have to see it as
And
suffering.
suffering. And that was kind of honestly, that's the whole point of the question. And I don't necessarily believe that we quote unquote have to suffer.
Yeah,
And ironically, my mentor, he doesn't believe that either. But I've had a couple of chats where people do believe that you have to suffer.
yeah,
And my personal belief, I probably more so along the lines as to what you're calling it, more of a lesson.
yeah.
And I've noticed in my own personal life that when I am suffering, it's normally because I'm doing something that I know in my heart of hearts that I shouldn't be doing. And like if
Mhm.
I'm listening to the universe and it's saying go left and I'm going right, and just constantly having that struggle is typically when I feel that suffering or I feel that quote unquote lesson that's coming about. So I really love that you actually use that word, and I love that. I love it. And I'm assuming you have a hard time using the word suffer.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
It just it feels like you have no power.
yeah.
It feels like you have no control,
Mhm.
and you always want to feel like you are in control.
My mentor had an issue with it too. It was too funny. He was just like, okay, 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 let's stop. Let's not use that word. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay. Well, let's lighten things up just a bit more on a personal note. What is the number one best thing that you love about yourself?
Hmm. I would say it would be my resilience
Okay.
and yeah, my ability to keep going, my stamina.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Yeah.
Well, which actually goes off into the next question. I'm so surprised at myself that I'm remembering half of these by memory. Oh my gosh. Woo! So, but that goes into the next question. What is your biggest dream?
My biggest dream is to utilize my voice as a human being. I guess my energy or my experiences and wisdom in order to touch other people. I would say in a spirit, in a way, with my energy in order to impact others.
Okay.
Feel I'm very passionate about storytelling and about personal storytelling. So I feel that everyone has a voice, and I should utilize myself as a catalyst for, maybe just sparking change. Maybe it's a thought, or maybe it's something I say at some point, or something that maybe someone could watch one of my videos in 5 years and say, well, maybe, because I feel, our story can inspire others for change. So I think I would love to do that more. I feel I'm doing that already, but I feel I would like to do that more, and of course increase the reach, but as well increase the impact.
Okay, that's actually the complete basis of me wanting to do these conversations, because it's not necessarily, because now don't get me wrong, I love positivity, like I'm all about positivity. It's just, I love it, but it's not spiritual. It's more so of having thought-provoking questions, because you're obviously able to answer these very quickly and very easily. Somebody else may not necessarily be able to, and it kind of gives them a second to sit down, think, and figure out what their answer would be.
Exactly.
And so, and also, just to piggyback on that, I love that you said as well, telling your story.
Yeah.
That's something else that I speak about in most of my videos, because I feel like we're all unique. And I actually, I just posted that literally last night. I was like, no matter who your parents are, whatever their demographic or whatever their religious beliefs or their political party, you don't have to follow suit. Your journey is literally your journey. Yeah. And you need to live it. And we, as the American people, or not American, but we as people, we deserve to hear your unique story. So don't deny us, don't deny you, and we need your uniqueness. So I like that you said that. That's
exactly how it is. I think, everyone is important. Everyone matters. I think it was yesterday. I also posted a video the same. It's like, we shouldn't listen to, because I think that the main hurdle that people have that prevents them from telling their story, is the fear of how other people are going to perceive them at that time. And if you realize how important you are as a person too, how much your voice matters, I feel everyone is an influencer in some way. You don't have to, speak from the highest mountain. Yeah. I mean, speaking in front of your family or with a dear friend, having a one-to-one conversation, or even in your community, that can have huge impact. We shouldn't underestimate how much our voice matters.
So let me ask you this then, still on a personal note. Have you ever allowed the stigma of whatever a particular issue is, have you ever allowed the stigma or backlash that you would possibly receive to stop you from doing anything and going forward?
No.
No.
I'm
jealous. I'm jealous. Oh,
I have to be honest with you, Jimmy. I mean, for me, I always thought, I was a little different of a person, and I just don't allow other people to stop me, because for every person that maybe may disapprove, there's another one or two or more, double the people that actually love what they do. I mean, I can give you the best example is also doing, starting with the live videos to, I had my thoughts too. I had my doubts too for a long time, but I just said, I'm just going to do it.
Yeah.
And whatever happens, happens. I mean, if I always say, if they are bad, or if I'm just bad at it, people are not going to watch it. People just don't care. They don't have time to sit down and laugh at you or message you, hey, you suck.
You would be surprised. Now, I've got some crazy messages.
Well, I mean, I don't know. But for me, and I feel if it's good, if it succeeds, people are going to watch it and are going to praise me. So it's all upside. That was for me. And, even if someone does not disapprove, there's many ways of dealing with that. But I always say, like, people can't stop you. Yeah. Like, people can't stop you from doing the show. Like, you just keep going and going, and there's enough people who love you for who you are, because you are you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's always what I thought. I thought, nobody's going to stop me, because my reason to do it is much, much bigger than any of the opinions of people, because it's not even facts, they're opinions.
And that's what it is.
At the end of the day, who cares?
Actually, that's borderline the next and final question.
All right.
Down here. How do you define happiness and success? I know for a fact that it's completely different for every individual.
Yeah.
How do you define happiness and success?
Yeah, I understand. I mean, it's a complicated question.
Yeah.
But I feel that I define happiness as growth, personal growth, and contribution.
Okay.
I feel that's. I mean, it's literally the times that I felt the most happy is when I was giving without expecting.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the reasons why I put myself out there also much more, and I tell my story, is because I think, I can. This is something I can give, and it can help people, and it has helped people, and is helping people. I'm getting a lot of feedback from it, and I just literally do it for other people.
Yeah.
And I don't do it for myself. I mean, if I do it for myself, I'd probably not do it, maybe, or say one day, well, I'm not feeling it today, so I'm just not going to do it. No, I still do it anyways, and I still, contact and get in touch with people and just tell my story literally very almost daily.
I will say, I know I just jumped on the bandwagon with you, probably about maybe 1 to maybe 2 weeks ago, and I'm semi-selective of the people that I chat with. I like to meet people that are serious and genuine in what they're doing. So I, do my little bit of research. I do my little backstory, little back history on everyone. I mean, my biggest thing is I like to find people that are not looking to get anything out of this other than to promote positivity and to be allowing other people to have those thought-provoking, questions or answers with themselves.
Yeah.
And so kind of, like I said, that's kind of what this is all about. And so, and I saw that on your page. I went back and I was just like, okay, I've got to get him on.
Thank you, man.
Get him on. And so
I'm so flattered.
Yeah. I definitely appreciate it. I can't wait to see what else you have to offer this world. Like, I really can't. I cannot.
Same with you, man. Like, I watched every single of your shows already. So.
I'm getting better.
But that's the point. I mean, listen, that's not the point. The point is, you doing it more, and I'm really looking forward to what we can do. And I think that's kind of the reason also why I kind of wanted to also be on this, because you never know who's going to watch this.
You never know.
Because now this is immortalized.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. This energy is stored here forever.
Yes.
And you never know who's going to watch this, or even you and me are going to watch this maybe in the 100th episode or 5 or 10 years from now. And you and me are going to look back and say, man, we got better. We're going to say, wow, the things we used to, where we got started and where we are today. And that's another positive thing of, telling your story, being able to document today things our parents and not everyone was able, no one else was able to do that
at all. I'm loving this time. I'm loving to be a part of what we are. And I know one of the things that's really, really moved me is something actually that came from Gary Vaynerchuk, and just wanting to make positivity louder, wanting to make it louder, and we're doing it. And so
you need to get him on your show, I don't see this as impossible.
Oh, I don't think that's impossible either. Gary Vaynerchuk is very interesting. He is very interesting, to say the least. But that would definitely be amazing. I would love to have him on.
Well, let's aim for that, man. Let's aim for
Okay, let's do that. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and, I'm sorry, my dog is doing her own thing. But we'll go ahead and cut this out. This will not be the last conversation from you and I definitely want to make sure that we can build a bond, a relationship, some type of friendship, and make this thing louder. And anything you need in the future, by all means, reach out. I promise you, I'm going to help. It doesn't cost me anything, and whatever it is that you need, just let me know.
Looking forward to that, Jimmy. Definitely.
All right. Well, in the words of, I've learned this recently too, but in the words of Lumen, I think his name is Norman Lear. He's the creator of several different TV shows, but he doesn't like to say goodbye. He just simply likes to say, to be continued.
Cool.
Okay.
Until the next one.
Until the next one. All right, Ainel. Thanks again for doing this for us.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Jimmy.
All righty. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.